Hello, hello, hello. If we couldn't get enough of me, I am back. I was originally commentating the opener run for Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, and I'm back with Octodad, Dadliest catch. I know you know a lot about the game and love to talk about it, so if you would like to open us up to it a bit, that'd be great.
Yes. So I'm Paige, and I know Octodad quite well. It's a game about a man who's an octopus who is apparently also a dad. The game will kind of explain that throughout the run, but I will also explain little bits about the game as the run kind of goes on. So, yeah, whenever you're ready.
So this game is very fast-paced for skips, so I'll try my best to explain everything that's going on, but without further ado, I think I'm ready to start. So time will begin in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so off the bat, Octodad is getting married to Scarlet. That's one of the main characters in the game, and we have to unlock this. And already off the bat, we have our first use of flight. Very just original name, but if we use our A button or RB button, our control button, and just, I mean, it's kind of just self-explanatory. We just literally fly if we hold a direction and wherever we want to go.
Yeah, one thing you'll notice about this game, and I don't really know why I don't think it needs much explanation, but you might notice that Octodad doesn't really walk like a regular dad.
No.
He kind of flails around the place, and very physics breaking, because this is one of those games where physics is kind of scuffed.
Very.
And that's what people loved it for.
Yeah. If I could compare this game to any game, I would compare it to, if anyone knows the game Q-Wop, give me that. If anyone knows the game Q-Wop, it's the game where people, oh no, it's the like track runner, and you use QWOMP to run, and it's just super scuffed.
Have you ever tried to snipe the ring onto her hand?
Yes.
It's a trophy you can get in this game or achievement. It's so funny. Yeah, so that's the marriage. Stacy is like a wife. We made her on a boat. You'll see it later. And she seems to think that we're human. Now, Octodad has quite the life. He's had children, you know. He's apparently got a job, though he never goes to it. Yeah, so we're in the kitchen doing our usual, cooking coffee and getting chocolate milk, because we all love chocolate milk. Well, I hope you all do. Now, throughout the game, you'll also hear Stacy, not Stacy, what's her name? Who's the wife? I forget
Scarlet.
Scarlet. She'll kind of start questioning how Octodad did things, such as just running out of printer oil and making more. There
we go. That is very annoying to do, by the way, the burgers, just because the physics are so annoying to control. It's hard to be precise in this game. Pretty much the main objective of the speedrun is to be as precise as you can in a game where precision is not applicable.
Yeah. So, yeah, while Bronze does some gardening, I may as well I'll bring up some of the history of this game. So this game was originally a student project made by Young Horses. You may know them for the PS5 launch title Bugsnax. They made this as like a university project in school, and eventually they were like, oh, we're actually making something here. And the demo is still playable on like itch.io and GameJolt and all stuff like that. But then they basically put a lot of money into the Dadliest catch, and then they got a few people on, like Tom. I forget his last name. Tom. I'm gonna call him Tom.
Tom.
You may know him from Assassin's Creed Andromeda, and then they also got like Frida Wolf. If you played Apex Legends, she plays Loba.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, I was shocked when I found it. But yeah, so Birdhouse has fallen down. Nothing bad can happen, right?
Right?
No, yeah.
Oh my god!
Our chef neighbor with his murderous lawnmower is trying to kill his neighbor. So he's gonna kick some
The
gnomes.
best way I can compare Chef Fujimoto, that is his name, is like Foxy in FNAF 2. Because Octodad, everyone thinks he's a human except from Chef Fujimoto. He essentially sees through the Foxy mask. And
true.
I'd like to comment on this. This is a very... Oh! Sorry, I did not expect to get that so fast. So that is a really annoying skip, is the pizza skip. So nice.
Ooh.
So essentially, there is an open freezer door, and you have to go all the way through the like freezer through the vent ducts.
Yeah.
But instead, if you just jam your arm and pray, then you can just shove your arm through. and grab it early. Come on.
And then with that lady with the cereal, a lot of times she kind of grabs the cereal, and it's like the last one. So you have to like fight her for it, or like sneak it out of a shopping trolley.
That was a bit scuffed.
And usually you can grab it actually from without even triggering her.
Yeah.
But
it's just because I accidentally fell,
yeah.
but...
So, there's also some Minecraft stuff in the side.
Yeah, there is.
Which is really funny. I mean, not Minecraft, sorry.
Sorry,
but,
what's it called? Mintcraft, yeah.
But yeah, some more chocolate milk, 'cause apparently the child has gone through some, Stacey's gone through it. Right, and some free sushi samples. Nothing can go wrong with free sushi.
Never.
Sushi, I can't say it.
I can't even see where I am.
But yeah, no, Chef Fujimoto apparently has faked us out.
That's fine, I can just walk through.
Got very lucky in not getting stuck there.
Yeah. There's a cutscene skip you can get here. When you see the cog turn in the top right, you know that it's safe to just restart, and you just skip a little cutscene there.
So now do everyone's favourite thing of self-scan.
You can push them all into each other to... I just tried to split. I'm actually going to get onto this skip here. Do you know about this skip at all?
I do. I was taught it by a, I think, 10-year-old.
This is the ticket proxy. Essentially, there's no better way to explain it than showing you. I'm just gonna hope I get it.
Yeah,
no, that's fine. It's very inconsistent. It's hard to get the positioning correctly because Octodad likes to get his legs stuck inside of the, like, I don't know what you call it, but like the actual booth itself.
The counter,
yeah, the counter. But
so he's gonna do some Pilates on the desk.
Come on. Yeah, they love to just randomly stop for some reason as well, but...
Yeah.
Come on.
So we're supposed to get this ticket to get through a gate, a turnstile, but then there's also some marine biologists who will think, there we go.
There we go. I'm stuck in the floor, but... There we go. We literally just clipped straight into the end. Yeah. And also, if anyone was wanting to see me play this level, well, essentially too bad, because we just get to skip it.
I also don't understand this mission at all. It's because basically there's this dad that just stops you from going unless you complete the minigames, and it's really strange.
So this is why we don't really downpatch, but we download the old levels, and if we implement them, this was like a glitch where you can literally just go up the slide and skip the entire level. But they patched it, so we essentially just downpatched straight to the old levels, which lets us just do that.
Did you know that you're now entering the deep ocean?
Huh?
Home to many strange and mysterious creatures.
Oh my god! I would like
to witness the ksh. Well, it's actually the world of ksh, but yeah.
I would like to mention that usually in the deep sea it's pitch black. However, if you go into your settings and just set it to as low as possible, it just stops being dark and you can see completely, and it makes your life 10 times easier.
You also didn't dance the snugglefish. That's
true.
I also love that because your brightness is up. You're not supposed to see any of this. This is all supposed to be like dark.
Yeah.
You can't see any of it. Like that anglerfish is supposed to scare you. Like this is supposed to look cute. No, not cute. Sorry. It's supposed to look scary.
But since we can see it, it's quite scuffed because as soon as the light goes on, it just instantly swaps. So I'll try and show it right now once I do these lights.
I've never actually seen before, like learning the run of this. I've actually never seen it with the brightness like turned off. So.
Like we'll see it just instantly swaps into this cute thing.
Because it's supposed to look creepy in the dark, and then it turns out it's just really cute actually. But they just swap it out.
So the reason we have to click these buttons is because we skipped saving, or not saving, but we skipped the dance floor as when I went over that massive black wall. And in turn, that, like, locked Stacy, our daughter, in there. So we still have to click the buttons to help our, I'll just say, like, imaginary Stacy up to the exit.
You're gonna try beat a hockey man at his own game?
I wish, but it's unlikely. If we've got any questions, it's just me doing a bunch of cheating in arcade games, so very unethically. So if we've got anything we've got to say, then please go for it.
I mean, this looks perfectly fine to me. Well, we do have a £10 donation from Fingers to Hand saying, I love this game where you play as a human dad.
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
just a perfectly normal human dad. Nothing strange about him at all. Just a dad doing dad things. And that has gone once again to the Tanks Co-op 1P2C incentive. We have a long way to go on that. So if you'd like to see that incentive during We Play, do get your donations in. We are raising money for Crisis. This is UKSG Green 2026.
Perfect. So,
one thing I really love, by the way, is you'll see some of these whine about, like, you're cheating, these are games for kids, but they're all full-grown adults. There's no kids playing these games.
I never actually thought that. That is quite funny, yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yes. These games are for children. So not much is going on. We just take this out of the claw machine and we beat the score for the Whack-A-Neal, which is the knockoff for Whack-A-Mole, obviously. So we just have a bit of downtime to give the presents to Scarlet. On.
You're usually so talkative, but when we're
there we go.
about us,
And
you clam up.
now the tank is going to rupture, so we can take one of these presents that we already gave Scarlet anyway, just to earlier plug this hole because she drops a ton of things, but wow, okay.
Yeah, we win all these toys for her, and then she's just like, use these, I don't want them anyway. It's like, why? We got them all for you. And that is an impressive amount of toys, by the way.
Yeah, that is actually.
Like, especially with most arcades nowadays, you're lucky if you even get, like, I don't know, a small toy gun.
I have wasted enough time here.
You'll get, like, a tape measure or something.
Yeah. Like a rubber band from, like, 10 years ago.
Okay, so now there's a really cool skip that I want to show. So it'll pan to this employees only door, and you have to go up these spiraling stairs. However, we can just fly. So if it lets me, we can just fly straight over to the loading zone here.
So here's our wife. It turns out that she's actually a melon, but we don't see
there's
it because we skip
just
it.
tons of watermelons. So this level is really cool. It is really difficult to do optimally, so I will like to lock in a little bit. But essentially, you're meant to do a ton of tasks around the boat, but instead, you can just skip it entirely and go around to the front of the ship. Let's turn this on to see Scarlet, and there's another skip which is really difficult, but if I can do it correctly, no, sadly not, but it's fine. What I wanted to do was go around the boxes to skip having to turn the, like, I don't know what it is, but we have to break the boxes with the ship. That massive, like, boat on it. I'm just gonna do it now.
Something I wonder is, your mission failed or died there when you went in the water, but isn't that technically Octodad going home?
I mean, you are right there. Did it not work?
No, it didn't go all the way.
Whatever, it's fine.
Again, this is also a boat with really jank physics.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense. Oh.
I'm stuck on the thing, but I have to touch the floor to load the thing there in top right, so...
The captain.
Oh yeah, so this bit's like a prequel mission. It takes place before the actual, like, rest of the game.
Yeah, there's a cutscene skip you can get here. I think I got it, because if you touch the floor at all during that sequence, like going up the stairs, then you instantly get pulled into a into a cutscene, but instead, we just get to skip it. So, another really cool mechanic, usually you have to wind up your things like these, but if you just do it once and spam the A button, you just conserve more momentum and get more speed instead. So this level is all cycles, so there's not much that goes on, so if anything else needs to be said, then please go for it.
Yes, thank you so much. We have had a £9 donation from Ugyu saying, good luck bronze, if a rabbit, a turtle and Octodad were facing off in a sprint, who would win? That's an interesting question there for you.
I mean, I personally, with absolute bias, would have to say Octodad. I think with the amount of jank that he can pull out, I think there's some way he can, like, no-clip into further territory than all of them. I think he could clearly win, but what do you think?
I'd agree.
Right, so here the cycles are really annoying. I'm just gonna hope to make them.
Also, one thing I want to say, you may have noticed that somehow Octodad is now naked, and also he's also in a tank. Because basically, Fujimoto faked out a wife with the melons, and kicked us into took off our clothes, not in that way, and then tossed us into a tank. And so now he's just kind of being chased by beluga whales.
That'd be pretty weird if we were actually a man.
That would be, yeah. I don't think you can do that in an aquarium.
No, not quite.
Yeah,
I do want to have us keep our eyes peeled, though. I have a big skip coming up right after this checkpoint. Just keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, I've seen this when you practice it on stream.
We just get to clip straight through the wall right after we load in. So essentially what happens is that we are meant to come out of this massive pipe. However, if we hold left and right, which is left and right trigger, which is both of our legs, we can gain a huge amount of speed. And if we just rock back and forth, we can just clip through the wall with so much speed. And back-to-back skips, we can go essentially out of bounds if we gain iframes from loading back the checkpoint. We can... Come on. We can go to Scarlet early, and we can get up here. Now, usually...
Oh. Okay.
Did it not work? No, it didn't. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's gonna do this. I have to restart. But that's fine.
Also, this game's boss fight music should not be as hype as it is.
I know.
it goes so hard and it doesn't need to.
I'll give you a boost.
This should be
Stacy is on
fine.
the other end of the
Yeah, sometimes that's really annoying, but sometimes it spawns you in the fire, which is really cruel. I don't know why it happens, but this is not going to plan, but I promise it's cool, I swear. If it would like to work this time.
Hatred for you!
So if we stick our hand down here, you'll see Chef run really fast, and he blows out everything in his path, and usually what Octodad has to do is he has to run over to that plank in the distance. However, if Chef Fujimoto just hits everything in his way, if a single object hits into the plank, it just triggers it and triggers the cutscene at the same time as the other one, which I think is really cool. But we're coming up on time here. This game is really fast-paced, but come up on time here. We plugged the spouts to send up the water pressure and hit Chef Fujimoto into, what would you even call one of these?
Fish.
Fish,
Feeling
yeah.
thing. Yeah,
But
fish.
time's
Fish.
coming up. 3, 2, 1, and time.
Alright, yeah, so...
Yeah, this game's very fast-paced, so it's hard to commentate very well, but
yeah.
that went pretty well. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, pretty much we just hug the chef who's just tried to kill us throughout this entire game, and then it turns out it was all movie the whole time.
Yeah,
I think
it's just a movie.
the lore is kind of vague.
The lore is so vague, and also when we're skipping all the cutscenes, we kind of skip everything that happens, so it's very all over
One thing
the
I
place.
also love is you can also actually just sit here and they'll kind of speak their opinions on it, saying,
Yeah.
well, that wasn't half bad, or that was fine. It's just, so, and this game had like some great DLC where you can go on a date and be a doctor, or a nurse, not a doctor. And then obviously it had amazing Steam Workshop levels.
Yeah, the Steam Workshop levels for this game are amazing. I would highly recommend playing them if you haven't.
Also, yes, this game was a Kickstarter game, so that's all the Kickstarters. To be yeah. This game was fantastic when I first came. But yeah, there we go. That's all from.
Yeah, I think that's all from us. Yeah. If there's anything else to be said.
There isn't on my side. If you'd like to give any shout-outs before we head over to intermission, then you're welcome to do so.
Well, I'd like to shout out Paige for being here on comms. I'd like to also shout out the Octodad community on the Discord, who have been helping out with just a lot of strats and just helping and being nice people to talk to, you know. Where can people find you, Paige?
If I'm on Twitch, YouTube, you can find me on anything. Blue Sky. Yep. Where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me, as I said, on the DKCR HD at the start. You can find me at Bronze ODC on Twitch or YouTube, and just bronze on speedrun.com. But I think that's about it from us.
Oh, I will also be back for Resident Requiem and Outlast. So.
Oh yeah. Make sure to see them. But I think that's all from us. So I'm very happy to have shown this off. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bronze, for that run. Stick around, folks. The next run we have for you is a personal favourite of mine, no bias at all. Wii Sports All-Pro No Baseball by Shockwave TLS. So we are going to go to an intermission and we'll be back with that very, very soon.